all on another episode of YouTube channel of Unacademy IELTS. And I'm your educator, Uday Shankar, here with a new course that is the 5 best strategies to speak. Right? If you're an aspirant of IELTS, whether it is academic or general, or you are actually training for to hone up your skills of academic, IELTS not now but for a later period of time, right? If not now, you want to improve it for a further period of time. This course is for you. This course is specially for you, designed and well structured. I'll give you 5 best strategies that you can use just for you know 5 best strategies you can use just for you to hone up your IELTS speaking, right? So basically, before we start, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, because by doing so you will get an updated notification about which class is when. And importance of that, you will be ongoing, like, see, basically you will be having in your fingertips which class is when. Say for example, I want the class on speaking. Now I am very eager, very quicker, very wanting that speaking class, but I don't know when it will happen. You can easily get a notification and a ping also from the YouTube personally that this class has been scheduled it. Please allocate your time or watch it later. At least something, if you couldn't even be able to join the class live also, it will be very easy for you to at least take a tag of it. If you don't hit the bell icon, it will not happen. So you have to just go again and search in these Unacademy channels that which classes are what, right? So don't forget that. Secondly, why we are here? Why we are here in Unacademy? Because we all are live. We do not record sessions. Yes, we do after the live classes, but we don't post any recorded edited sessions. It's all live, it's all natural, it's all on mark. But that's the confidence that we can boost up, that's the confidence that we can propagate, is all because we offer you the well structured courses, well structured courses for you to hone and attend. These courses are well analyzed and well prepared by all the educators here in an academy, right? And also, you can get a weekly quiz. Yes, you can get a weekly quiz with a lot of doubt clearing sessions which is happening, because we have a protocol that every fourth class in our plus course should be a doubt clearing class. So you have a dedicated doubt clearing session with your educator, with your favorite one, or with every educator is around there. What else you need? What else you need for your preparation? We all got you. And also, if you want to check your quality of educators, don't worry about it. It is all lessons taken by all the top educators around India, including me. It's a pan-India level initiation. And also, you're taking part with all the students in pan-India level, not your group, not your society, not your state, or this is total country-wide initiation, right? So if you are taking a step forward, if you are posting your comment, if you're posting your doubt, if you're posting your concerns, you have so much immense responsibility over all other students, your fellow students, right? So understand this, that this initiation is all for you to achieve your dream, for you to get that particular band you're aiming for, and we all are here to help you with that. And today I'm here to present you the 5 best strategies for you to hone up your speaking that you can use to speak. This is your educator Uday Shankar, and also I have something for you. This code below in the screen is FLIEGEINTEANIONAL hyphen 1597 is the referral code. If you are not a part of Plus family, an Academy Plus family, and if you want to join us, if you want to take a step forward in some serious discussions and serious lessons, if you want to take it and inculcate inside you, and you don't want your time to be, just passed on by with some vagueness of preparation, and you want some seriousness invested into it, this is the best lesson. This is the best way that you can start up. This is the best way you can take a step forward and go ahead. And when I say all these things, and this code here, this referral code here will provide you a 10% discount, straight 10% off, if you are owing, right? If you are owing and stepping towards the Plus and Academy Plus, right? If you're choosing it, yes, surely you will be getting a 10% discount over your subscriptions. So it is very simple. Go to unacademy.com, choose your plan, and just enter the referral code before you make the payment, which is in the right side, bottom right side. You will find a space where you can enter the referral code. By doing so, you will be straight away getting and availing a 10% off. So, are we all set? So, this is a basic agenda. This is the basic idea how we can help you, how you can come to us, what all we can connect. So, let's go on today's lesson and let's discuss about what we have today in our topic. Right. So, going ahead, let's learn about the 5 strategies about IELTS speaking. But before anything, as I do in every class, I touch the basics once because it is very important for me and you to know exactly what are we talking about. Basically, most of the students around it, most of the students and aspirant around us actually have a problem, actually have a tendency for not to be so inculcated and indulged over what exactly is happening. What exactly is happening? See, basically, if I want to prepare for speaking, if I want to prepare for how to make a chai, I need to know what is chai. If I tell you, you just keep on following the instruction and whatever you make is chai, but how will you verify that it is chai? Cup of tea should be tasted first before you are making it one, right? You should know how it tastes while you are making it because you have to compare your results. Comparing results is very important. If you're preparing for IELTS speaking, need to know what is speaking, right? By knowing this only, you can be able to tell yourself, not to others, tell yourself, yes, I am a speaker now. Because speech is a human vocal communication using language, and I can do that. I can vocalize my communication using language. Simple as that. If you were able to do so, you are very, very well able to speak. That's it. But here it's a catch. Here we have two bold and underlined words which is so visibly there. And I will explain it, I'll break it for you. What exactly does it mean? What exactly this can do? This has to do with your speaking. Communication is the major essential unit and building block of your language or speaking, I can say. Communication is just like a bridge between you and the listener. This pathway which you connect to the listener and you is the communication because all your flow of thoughts will be transported, will be propagated through communication only. If there is no connection, so as called connection, there is no connection established, there will be no propagation of signals. As we say, in the mobile phones, there will be no connection, there will be no signal, there will be no propagation of messages, calls, anything. You can't communicate. To establish that connection, you need skills. First learn, because when you start preparing for speaking, don't just start preparing for speaking like, I want to speak, I will speak. Learn first how we can establish a connection towards the listener, what all we need, right? Basically, for that, to establish you a connection, I'll tell you from 5 best strategies that will be coming up later. But understand, you need to start your preparation from this point, not from any other thing. Got it? Next thing you need to understand is you have to do this. You have to establish the connection based on a bridge, right? Based support, a firm support. This bridge supports is the language, because the bridge is only strong as your language. If you want to keep up the connection, you have to keep on propagating in the language which is understood by the listener. If you deviate from that, if you go away from that, simply just simply you have no way of covering it up. You have no way of covering it up because the communication using language will break, right? So understand these basic things before we start into some, some strategical talk or some technical talk. Understand the basic things always. And if you have any concerns, any doubts, anything which you want to propagate, anything which you want to share in India level, right? Do like this video and comment on this, because this is very very important, right, for you to share your experience. And then if you have a chance, please do come live and chat with us. That's the best way you can ever propagate what all we have in our hand, right? So going ahead, these are the 5 strategies to speak. 5 strategies best available for you to speak. What are those? Prepare, pause, practice body language and feedback. Now I'll explain you what all these one by one. First one, see, whenever you want to speak, say for example, I'll take my example as much. Before I came here for this YouTube session in an academy, I prepared myself. Even though I knew exactly what to do, still I took my own preparation time. I had my own preparation time. I sat back, relaxed, and took that time to prepare. Why it is so? How I have to do it? First thing, the first question you have to ask yourself before you go out. Before you go out, let I want to prepare, but how is the question? You want to prepare good. How? How you going to start it? How you going to do it? You have to do in a very, very, in a very just a flowy. It should be in a very flow, in a very process oriented way. It is not something that you can just pick it up and start doing it. Speaking is a very very sensible art. It's a very fine art. It's art. It is not just only a skill. It's an art. You have to experience it before you just go and do it. So prepare yourself always before you talk a word, before you speak up about any topic. I'm not talking about the conversation which you have in your friend. You don't need to prepare for that, but the formal speech. There is a difference between formal and informal speaking, right? I hope you have just check for the previous classes. I have explained also what are the 2 types of speaking and what are there. So if you want to prepare, understand, if you want to be a formal speaker, prepare yourself for what you want to speak, even though you know the topic, even though you have well versed the topic again and again. Now if you may ask, sir, how can I prepare for IELTS if I don't know the topic? I'm not asking you to prepare for the topic you want to talk. I want to prepare yourself to talk for the topic. There is a difference. Understand this, right? I need to be ready to propagate my ideas and flow of thoughts. For that, I need to be calm, relaxed, and focus on one point. I need to gather all the points and propagate. For what? I don't know. I just propagating. I'm just channelizing my energy so that each and every question. See, because in this live chat, I don't know what kind of question may be popped up. I'm ready for that because I'm focused on my task to speak, to make that flow of thoughts relentless. Like there should not be any obstacle. The thoughts coming over it should not be having any obstacle, and once it comes in you, flowing out should not be an obstacle. Both the things should not be an obstacle. Okay, fine. Next one. There are lot of aspirants who think or who assume or is a myth that if I ask you to speak, you should be keep on speaking until unless I need make you stop. Or there is a really I have seen many students who when they are tested for speaking test in IELTS on part 2 where they have to talk in some topic which is given to them and they have a cue card, basically they just start speaking and they keep on speaking that they just end up with a breath and they mumble, they lose their tone, they lose their strategy, they lose their skill, but they are sounding, the sound should be on. That's their thinking I'm talking about. Sometimes pause. Speaking, in the art of speaking, there is no way written that you can't stop in between in the speech. Right now I took a pause. After I said speech, right now I took a pause. Doesn't mean I didn't had a coherence, doesn't mean I didn't had a flow in my thought. Didn't mean that. But taking a pause revitalizes me. Taking a pause engages me in a threshold that pushes me again up to increase my pitch, lower my pitch, variate my pitch, quickly speak on what all am I speaking, and slowly and then again and again take it. Understand the variations, understand the emotions, and it can only be achieved when you pause. And all these things, please practice this in front of your friend, in front of a mirror, or best way I can say, practice in front of a mirror by what all things I have told you right now. And please record your own voice. Please record your own voice. I'll tell you why, but do practice it. Until unless you do it, you will never ever learn it. Dhoni, Virat Kohli, sportsmen, or even our Indian army people, the skillful people who can we can see around, who can handle situations like a professional, they all achieve that level by doing that thing which they are doing, which they are now professional. Understand it very clearly. If I want to be a good speaker, I need to speak first, right? Without me speaking, if I just keep on looking the video, if I just keep on reading the book, if I just keep on daydreaming about it, and then again I go on the stage and assume, and just I assume in a very positive note that I will be able to talk, I will speak. No, my friend, I can't. So please put up your practice game up. Body language. Your body is your your body is your prop when you speak. The more you can emote from your body, the better you can speak. That's a saying. I'm not. The experts, worldwide experts from the British Council, from the Cambridge universities, from the Oxford, they have a very bright tendency towards pushing their students to use their body language when they express. Because the emotions which you can express from the body is the emotions which is taken first, not from the emotions which is coming in your voice also, right? So use your body. You have your hands, upper hand. If you're sitting like this, see, if you're standing, that's a different part. We will not do that here, right? Because IELTS examination which you are talking about, we will be just sitting in the front of examiner most of the time. This is the portion which is located which towards my chest level, below it. This is the portion which will be visible. From this portion to two hands above, you have whole of it. Use it when you are talking. Bright, small. I want to tell you that use these words and it will be better for you to express. If there is a mistake in the grammar, also, this might cover up. Understand? Body language is also very important strategy for you to speak. Feedback. And I told you, you have to hone up your game of practice. The more and more you practice, the more and more you keep on gathering the things, the more and more you will realize that you are making mistakes, you are making flaws, and those flaws will only help you to pick it up, put it again in the system as a feedback, again improvise, again put the output, again do the mistake, again get the feedback, again improve, again do the output. Keep rotating this process until unless you get a perfect output of yours. I exactly know when to shout, when to lower my voice, when to pitch in, when to pitch out. I know it because I had practiced about it. And not only it, I picked up my mistakes and revitalized it. So, this is the end of this. And if you like this video, please do like this video and share it as much as possible. And also comment on this if you have any other doubts and concerns. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get updates on notifications. Next class will be next in 10 minutes. I'll be back with top 5 strategies on how to write. Till then, this is Uday Shankar signing off. Bye bye.